doctor. He just looks at the whole.
Because you're liable if you're not just.
This time, we'll call the January meeting of the MSD North Posey School Board to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you'll remain standing, tonight we're going to honor Michelle Parrish, who passed away December 20th. She served the district for more than 28 years in several different positions, most recently as a guidance counselor at North Posey High School and as the girls basketball coach at the junior high. She will be deeply missed by all.
Okay, I would like to say just a few words. As I looked at something to describe Michelle, my first thought was just friend and a neighbor for me. And then I looked to see what her contributions to North Posey school and students were, and I came up with coach, counselor, advisor, compassionate, friendly, caring, professional, loyal, supporter, advocate, fan, devoted. I could just keep on going forever. She was always the first to raise her hand to volunteer and always there to the end to make sure the job was finished. She touched the lives of most all students who had graduated from New Harmony in the past 28 years, and all are better because of her. Finally, the one word that I felt most educators who care about their profession would like to be remembered as best describes Michelle: teacher.
Let's have a moment of silence for Michelle Parrish. Thank you. Mr. Slater, if you will please read our vision, mission, purpose, and priorities.
North Posey, our vision is we inspire all students to achieve their potential for learning in life in a safe and supportive environment. Mission, we partner with our community to create a dynamic and innovative educational experience, empowering students to become educated, productive, and responsible citizens. Our core beliefs, we believe our community is vital to our educational success. Everyone is valued and treated with respect, and always telling the truth. An educational opportunity for all, student-centered programs, challenging and inspiring learning, in the pursuit of excellence through our strong sense of pride, our high priorities, enhancing the student experience, investing in administrators and staff, fostering strong relationships among all, maximizing resources.
Thank you. So at this time, we will open the public hearing on the proposed amendment to the addendum between the Board of Education and the superintendent. Do we have anyone who wishes to speak on this? I guess it'd be you, Stacy.
That's not what I'm here for.
Right. Since there are no patrons present to discuss the amendment, we will close the public hearing at this time then. We also have no patron concerns, so we will move on to reorganization of the board. Mr. Slater.
All right, so I'm requesting that the board consider the appointment of Allison Breeden as our school attorney for the 2026 school year.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
A motion and a second to appoint Allison Breeden as the school board attorney for 2026. Any discussion on this? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
All right, at this time, I'd like to ask the floor for nominations for officers.
I would like to nominate the same group that we have for the same positions, with the exception I'd like to nominate Rick Nightingale to take the secretary's position.
I'll second the motion to keep the board the same, with the exception of making Rick as the secretary.
Are there any other nominations? With no more nominations, we'd like to ask for a vote.
All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Next, I'd like to ask for you to appoint treasurer and deputy treasurer for the district.
I'll make the motion that we keep the same Mandolin as district treasurer and Carolyn Price as the deputy.
I will second that.
We have a motion and a second on these appointments. Any discussion on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right, well, Mr. Oakley, you're the newly elected president, so I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, we need a motion for the appointments. We could do these as a group.
Do
if
both
you
of them,
like.
yeah. I'll make the motion that we, for the Board of Finance and the Policy Liaison and Legislative Liaison, that we retain the current officers in those positions.
Second,
I'll second that.
a motion and a second to retain last year's board appointments to these positions. Any discussion on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
From there, we're looking at the school board compensation package. Need a vote on whether to retain what you have or change what you have.
Looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion to keep what we have.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second to retain the compensation package. Any discussion on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Mr. Oakley, I'll present you with this.
We can move on to the minutes claim docket.
All right, so board members, I'd like to present to you the minutes, claim docket, and consent items for your approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent items as presented.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second to approve the consent items as presented. Any discussion on these? All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
All right, well, this evening we have Stacy Newman Smith, our Director of Food Services, and she has a friend. Like to introduce your friend and
My one and only.
we're so
Yes.
thankful.
Yeah. This is Nicole Logan. She works for OPA. She is our operations manager over the Indiana territory and like 3 or 4 of the Illinois schools. So basically, she is the one that I do most of the reporting for.
All right,
And I just want to take a little bit of your time to kind of go over the presentation. I'm not going to spend a lot because I know you guys are like super busy. I'm actually going to move over here. It's more comfortable for me and I'm not standing in anyone's way. We are actually one of the 7 in Indiana. We were the 5th district to sign on with OPA in Indiana. As you can see, Texas and Indiana, we're not quite up there yet with the rest of them, but they're doing their best on getting more districts signed on. I introduced you to Nicole. Morgan Ramey is our regional manager. She's over Illinois and Indiana. Greg Frost is, or was, the business development. And I believe he is being replaced in Indiana this coming up soon, I believe. Craig Walker.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then Becky Glinka is the VP of operations and she's over all territories. The next few slides are just some pictures from different things. Presentation of the food, people working in the cafeteria. Yes, We got the PE teacher at North Elementary helped out because we were really short-staffed for a little while. We even have Miss Buto in there. She volunteers anytime we need her. We don't even ask, and she just comes and like, can I help? And we're like, okay. Some of the new items that OPA introduced this year was the Crispitos and Nachos. They were a fairly big hit. We have the Rattlesnake Bowl, which actually North Posey sort of have brought that to OPA. We called it the Rattlesnake Bowl, and they thought it sounded great, so they went ahead and made it a recipe and introduced it in all of them. The mini meatball pizza, the apple crisp parfait, there's a picture of that later on. It was kind of funny, they had discussed that at OPA home office, and the same week Rhonda suggested making it our head cook at North Posey. And they went with it, and she's made it, and it's been a big hit. This is the growth plan for North Posey District. We want to discuss with the principals on how to introduce like the junior chef with the elementaries and NAC meetings, which is a nutritional awareness council, to just kind of introduce them to eating healthy and fun ways you can do that. I have not yet started those. That's something that OPA is really big with. They want one done every semester. Unfortunately, with me being here for both district and OPA, I don't always have a lot of time to get out and do that, but that is one of our goals, hopefully to get going. Increase social media outreach. I'd like to get someone from every kitchen responsible for that. I'm not a social media person very well. I know a lot of people are much better at it than I am, so it's finding that person and making sure that they show North Posey in the right light on social media for the food services. Survey for teachers and parents. We actually did this before Christmas break. There's a slide coming up that'll show you how many responses we had and how we favored in that. This was done by OPA. And then there's been discussion for a coffee bar at the high school. That's something that has to be discussed with the administration and get the principals on board with it and everything. There are certain things that we can do that can make, they're called ice caps. It's a coffee drink, and you can include them in the breakfast and make it a reimbursable meal. So that's something, so all students would be able to have options for that. Our breakfast participation, right now we're sitting at 20%. So far this year, up until the end of December, we have served 18,079 breakfast. And those are just reimbursable meals. Those aren't all the a la cartes and stuff at breakfast time. That's only the meals. Our student survey, we had 187 responses. Our overall rating was a 3.1. This goes in and just kind of tells you some of their favorite things and some things that we might work on or need to work on to increase the student education. That's the NAC meetings, the junior chef. I'm also trying to come up with a way to educate our students on what's a reimbursable meal, what's a serving size of a vegetable, and that type of thing, so they know a little bit better when they're going through the line. Our lunch participation is at 73%. We've served over 70,000 meals at lunch so far. Our current programs at the high school, we offer the Daily Slice, the OPA to Go, the Green Things, Combo Cravings, and the Signature Selection. And I think we've even added a few since I did this presentation. We now have like a protein pack that we're offering. We offer yogurt parfaits as an a la carte option, hard-boiled eggs as an a la carte option. They have sandwiches and salads offered every day. They have the Combo Craving is like a hot sandwich or pig in a blanket, sloppy joes with seasoned fries. And then we have 2, sometimes 3 different types of pizza that's offered daily, and then we have our signature selection, which changes daily. In summary of it, we are at 20% participation for our breakfast. We are at 73% participation for our lunch, and we have made $77,675 in a la carte sales so far this year. That is one thing that our school has, a lot of schools don't, is a huge a la carte operation. We would love to get more equipment and space so we can start offering more hot a la carte options. Like I said, the kids are telling us what they're wanting. That's why we kind of came up with the protein pack. They're asking for more protein. That's why they like the hard-boiled eggs and the a la carte yogurts and things like that. And the yogurt is the parfait. We make them in-house. It's not something that we order in. It's something that's made in-house. And they normally have homemade granola, fruits, and the yogurt.
They make their own bacon in the morning at the high school, and it's
Yeah.
just killer when you walk down the hallway.
Yeah. Normally, if you walk in, oh, and there's the apple crisp parfait that Rhonda helped make.
Stacy, these
Yes.
numbers, like
Yes.
that you have 77,000 and all that, are they since the beginning of the year, or are they for the year 2025 from January to December?
No, it's the school year
It's the school
yes,
year.
August
December.
to December.
Okay.
I didn't include January in that yet. So those are all from August to December.
I should probably know this, but what do you mean when you say reimbursable meal?
A reimbursable meal is what we count for the state to give us reimbursement for. The state pays us money for every reimbursable meal that we sell to the kids.
Gotcha.
That's what our reimbursements every month come in. They offset that price. That way we can have the price a little lower than
Right.
what it truly is.
Okay.
And if it doesn't hit certain criteria, then it's not considered a reimbursable meal. And the kids are charged more of an a la carte type thing versus the $250 for high school, $225 for elementary.
Right.
Okay.
And to make it a reimbursable meal, you have to have a half a cup of fruit or a vegetable within the 3 components that you have to take. And you take 5. You have the option of taking 5. So every meal that we offer the kids at any school will come with your entree, which most of the time will be a grain and your meat alternate. Then they'll have, normally it's a couple options of fruit. A lot of times we try to do a fresh and a can. And then we also do a hot vegetable and we do fresh vegetables. And then you have your milk. And they can take any of those they want.
So can they build a reimbursable meal with a yogurt parfait? Like, or is that, you can't do that? You have to use the entree.
Most of the time, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because with the yogurt parfait, it also has to meet certain criteria in the guidelines of like sodium and stuff, so we can't menu it.
Right.
So that's one reason why we can't do that.
It's been really nice hearing all the positive comments the last couple of years. That was a
Yes.
change, and we appreciate that.
Opa's a great company. They have good food. They really care about the kids. And that's nice to work with from my point of view. I mean, no, it's not what your mom's gonna cook you because we have to follow all the guidelines and everything. But overall, it's some of the best food in schools that I've tasted. And I'm picky, just saying.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Stacy. So next, talking about meals, we had an audit done and they came back saying that we were not charging enough for adult meals. And so this is the recommendation for you.
So looking for a motion to approve the changes to the adult meal price.
I'll make a motion to approve the increase to the.
Second.
I'll second it.
Discussion on this.
I think we should mention, it's for the entree and the extra entrees as well.
Okay,
Right.
it is. It's not just the adult. It's no change to the student meals.
The
It's just
reimbursables.
The
that you-
reimbursable meals.
They will stay $225. Sorry, I can't just sit here and not.
Yep.
The elementaries will stay at $225 and the junior high and high school will be at $250 still. This is only for à la carte items and the adults.
Okay.
We have to get our cost ratio back to where federal money isn't helping pay for the non-program foods.
All right. So we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
All right, so each one of our buildings, we have a head cook. What we're asking is to rename the position at the high school from head cook to kitchen manager, and become a 40-hour-a-week position. And in addition to the daily meals being provided, the kitchen being led, and also helping Mrs. Smith with work that needs to be done between, locally for Indiana and also with OPA.
Looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Go ahead,
I'll make a motion to approve the position.
and I'll second.
Any discussion on this?
On that, sorry. Next with Liberty.
Oh.
Yeah, I jumped ahead.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Now with Liberty.
Liberty, at this time, I'd like to go ahead and table that for next month so I could bring more information to you all.
We need a motion.
I don't think so. Because we didn't ever make the motion,
Okay,
so
all right.
we're good.
Continue on, sir.
We'd like to go ahead and Mr. Cox, Director of Technology, has put together some quotes for us to look at replacing staff Chromebooks, teacher Chromebooks.
Looking for a motion to approve the quotes.
I'll make a motion to approve the quote from CDW for the Chromebooks.
In a second. Discussion on this.
I thought you guys were gonna make me do the motion for Chromebooks.
Would have been funny. You're still on record. It's
Yeah,
never
I-
having done that, I believe.
Mhm.
All right. Discussion.
This is, like, we've split this up into how many years now? Like, we're trying to stagger these, right?
Well, that'd be ideal. The thing is, they're all falling all out of warranty right now. So they're having to piecemeal, basically salvage other computers to make others work.
These
Right.
are the teachers' devices.
Oh, these are just the teachers.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Somebody could have mine.
And Lindsay.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Dr. Walden.
I gave you guys a list of 3 buses that we are no longer using, and we would like to access them. And as typical, we would, if they're usable, we'll either send them to auction or have local people that will offer to purchase them. And if not, then haul them to scrap.
Looking for a motion to access buses, 3 buses.
I'll make a motion to approve the request.
Second,
I'll second it.
discussion on this.
Can I have it if it goes to the scrapyard?
Might need
We don't
tires.
want it.
Yeah, tires.
Say if they run, Madeline's always wanted to convert one into a camper, so,
Yeah.
So
don't let her know where I.
Yeah, that's typically we'll have people reach out.
Ryan had the money from-
So can we not sell the fried produce for hauling melons out of the field?
We do.
Is
We
that-
do. We did last time we accessed buses. They bought all of them.
Really?
Yeah. So I have kind of a list of people that reach out throughout the year of, hey, if you ever access a bus, let us know, and
Yeah.
so once they're accessed, then I'll kind of let everybody know we've got 3 and see where we go from there.
Are they automatics or they stick shift?
All right, I have a motion and a second to access 3 buses. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. On to personnel and professional leave.
Before you have professional development that is being requested for approval.
Looking for a motion to approve the professional leave as listed.
I'll make a motion to approve professional leave.
Second,
I'll second.
discussion on this. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. On to reports and information.
All right, so, looking at, work still going on at the high school, junior high, Nick's has started painting the fascia and exterior doors and all. They're doing that, they're just doing small sections at a time. So right now, the restrooms and the garage door on the back side of the junior high gym. And then I saw them starting on the west side, outside the entrance there of the gym with the fascia today, so looking good. Our maintenance facility, hopefully is going to be sealed up by the end of the month. Weather's been an issue, different things, just a lot of rain, but keep our fingers crossed that that's off our plates here soon.
I would say the blue ribbon signage at South Terrace does look very nice too.
Thank you. The wind played a little bit of havoc with that, so we're not sure the company's gonna replace the one sign that ripped, so it's good.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, our next regular board meeting.
The South Terrace Prowling Panthers
Yeah.
qualified for nationals,
Nationals.
first Lego League, so
That's awesome.
it is.
Congratulations to them.
Mhm.
Are we at the point where we usually start moving our meetings? Is it February, March,
Usually,
April?
yeah, beginning of the year.
Yeah.
After this one.
So do we have an order we want to?
North Elementary was first last year.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever works out for the building admin.
I'll check that, and I'll check that tomorrow when we do our AC meeting and we get that posted then for us.
Does anyone else have anything? This is really short. I know Lindsay likes long meetings.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
How about motion to adjourn?
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second it.
Can I just ask a few intro questions? What textbooks are you adopting this year? What year is it for?
It's English. We're probably looking at K-12. We didn't adopt elementary last year.
Okay.
And then foreign
I
language.
think she'll understand it. Yeah, they know it's what you haven't said.
I never know.
Right now.
Okay.
And then I would.
A little history. What term of office is this for you? How many times have you been president?
32.
That's been a long time.
Rick would just.
Rick,
He is the secretary, you should know.
I've got it right here.
this is your,
I
it
just
will
wrote
be
it
your
down.
third time.
Yeah,
And
starting
then
third.
this will be your
Third.
third also, okay? And then Larry was the secretary, so this will be your first time, Lex?
Larry held the job.
What?
Larry held the job as secretary.
Now,